What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Raiders had a tough loss yesterday against the Los Angeles Chargers. Wound up losing 24-19. And the reactions among the NFL pundits, as well as Raider Nation, and the players, coaches, and staff has been resoundingly clear. Raiders beat themselves, man. However you want to slice it, whoever you want to point a finger at, whatever makes you sleep at night. Raiders beat themselves, man. So I'm going to give you an idea of what we need to do going into week 2 against the Cardinals. Number one, we got to put this behind us, man. As much as everybody wants to psychoanalyze this game over and over and over again, it can't be replayed. Can't jump in the hot tub time machine and replay the game. All we can do is take away the caveats that we need to improve on. And it's not as many as a lot of people think it is. Basically, it's the same issues we've had that have been maligning the situation. Offensive line is atrocious. With that being said, Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler have to go out there and try to see what we can find in free agency, put together a skeleton crew. We got to do whatever we got to do, man, to make that happen. Because without our offensive line, we're just going to have continuous problems. The Chargers were just blitzing and having their way with that line. Derwin James safety blitzes, he had 2 of those. And the pass protection in regards to the running backs, especially Josh Jacobs, wasn't that great, So we have that issue. Second of all, the Derek Carr scenario. Like I've been telling all Raider Nation fans that I talk to, which is numerous, and people in the NFL around the league and fan bases. I've been watching this guy play quarterback for the Raiders for 9 years. I don't expect him to be any better than he has been. Usually players, as they get close to being year 10, 11, 12, they digress. So I expect for him to not be as good as he was in the past, but I don't expect for him to be this bad. I think that Josh McDaniels and Derek Carr understand that they're working with a minimal skill set and minimal protection, but you have those big weapons, man. Find a way to get the ball into their hands without having Derek Carr having to stand back there and look for somebody to be open, man. There are jet sweeps. We can do some of those. But there's some other things that need to be done. But when you're down in the game and you're playing catch up, you try to come back quickly. Raiders were down. As soon as the Raiders got the ball in the first possession, they were down 3-0. Was trailing the entire game. Was never 0-0. After Justin Herbert went down the field and basically just walked down there. When offense got the ball, DC and the crew, they were down 3-0. Next thing you know, after Justin Herbert torched our defense for 200 yards, on offense, going into halftime, it was 17-3. So, second half, we fixed that situation by running the football. That's the next caveat. We got to run the football. Josh Jacobs got heated up. He had 10 rushes for 57 yards. That's 5.7 yards a carry. That's almost 6 yards a carry, man. Get that man the football, man. Stop letting all these guys come in, Bolden and all these dudes coming in and out. Let Josh get a rhythm. Let him get in there and run a little bit and get a rhythm, man. The next caveat is to see what you can do about trying to get everybody else involved. A lot of people are mad because they say Davante Adams was targeted too many times, 10 catches for 141 yards and a touchdown. But like I'm saying, you can't get mad at Davante Adams for always being open. He's open. It's just that simple, man. I'm open. And everybody else needs to find a way to get open. If Davante Adams is open, Derek Carr sees he's open, he doesn't have a lot of time, he's going to throw it to the open man. I did not see Davante Adams drop one pass that came his way. I seen passes that weren't on target. I saw passes that were short from Derek Carr, but when that ball hit that man's hands, it was sticky icky. And that's what we're talking about, man. Can't get mad at a man who's the best receiver in football doing his job, which is getting open. But DC has to understand, just because he's open doesn't mean you need to throw him the football. As he said, in this press conference. He said the interception that he threw to Devontae Adams when he was throwing to Devontae Adams and Asante Samuel Jr. got the interception. He said Hunter Renfrow was open like 15 yards away, but he tried to go for the big, for the big play when he should have just went ahead and got it to Hunter. These are just things that you got to learn, man. But can't blame Devontae Adams for being open. That's what he does. So we got that situation. On defense, why are we paying Chandler Jones if Chandler Jones isn't going to even get to the quarterback, man? I'm kind of missing Yannick Ngakoue right now. Maybe that was a bad decision. Okay, getting rid of Trayvon Mullen, who played well yesterday against the Cardinals. That may have been a bad decision. Okay, but like I said, can't unring the bell, can't unspill the milk. We got to go on and do what we got to do. I think these adjustments will be made. Looking forward to see what we do. It's early. If we're going to make mistakes, let's make them now. Let's not make them mid-season and at the latter part of the schedule. All right, man. Love all y'all out there, man. Matthew Sheck Unfiltered.